think we're gonna learn this routine? No! We're going to learn basics.
Real basics.
Hi everybody!
We are Igor and Polina Ямпольская from Moscow, Russia.
We are founders, professional performers, musicians and dancers in Body Jazz production.
In this video, we would like to introduce you our ideas of body percussion basics.
Let's go!
Okay guys, we're gonna start with the most simple ideas of modern grooves. So, what does it mean? 4 times. So it means that we have 4 quarter notes in one bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The most simple groove is when we have on 1 and 3, we have a bass drum. Like this. So in our body, it stops for now. On 2 and 4, we have snare drum. And in our body, it will be claps. Like this. So we have different types of claps. You know, Max Pollock can show you a million of variations. But now we use the basic one. So as loud as we can do. You know, including end bass here, like this, and the high sound here. So we have a space here, air. And we have 2 sounds at the same time, so bass and very high sound with the fingers, like this. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Very simple. Nice. It was easy. So we add the idea of 8 notes. What means 8 notes? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so on. So we have the same basics. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And where is our 8 notes? This is our bounce. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Bounce is very important. You know, I hope that you saw our video about bounce. Actually, it's in Russian language, but we're going to do the subtitles, so find it. Bounce is very important because it makes your body softer. You protect your legs with bounce, and believe me, it's very useful. So we use metronome necessary because, you know, we need to learn how to keep the tempo at the same level. So we have metronome 60 BPM. We start to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then bounce and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice. Try to relax in this position. You know, try to feel like you don't do anything. Just bouncing and swinging on your legs. Few words about bounce. Try to use bounce to help your arms. Now when we have this movement, as you can see, I can relax my shoulder and my arms go just automatically. And in this moment I can do the clap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So try not to make it with your muscles, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, because we are gonna add 16 notes, and now you are gonna count very fast. So you need to forget about your body. Your body should go automatically, you know, without any strong movements. Okay, we're going to start with the 16 notes. 16 notes in our drum set, it will be cymbals for now, because as you know, we have many variations, but for now it will be cymbals. hi-hat, particularly. So, how we count 16 notes? If we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 as eights, 16 notes will be 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. It's a little bit little challenge for you, but articulation is very important for musician, dancer, tap dancer, body percussionist. Doesn't matter, because all rhythm we sing first, and then play. That's why practice. So our metronome. We start with bounce. Always start with bounce, because you're bouncing. It's your normal, relaxed condition. So what do we have? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bass and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1. I think you are successful in counting 16 notes, but now we are gonna work with it with our hands. So, our symbols. What do we have? We have 1 E and the. So, now we are gonna work with this second 16 note. How to do that? So, we put our metronome. Bounce 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and 1 E and the 3 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4. Okay, a little bit about techniques. So, we leave this hand on the spot, this arm, and we need to swing right arm, just relax it, make it falling very calmly and relaxing. So 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and it's very hard to do it super slow, because this movement is very hard to control where it's super slow in a super slow tempo. Normal tempo for us is when you can do bouncing without sit, lift. No, we need to have this normal relaxing feeling, And plus, guys, we need to have a strong center. If you have a strong center, you can relax your arms and your legs. We have a video about how to find this feeling. Check it. So, if this tempo is very high for you, you can go slow down and practice in the tempo you like. I know it was pretty hard to catch this second 16, but the third it will be much more easier. So what do we have? 1 E and 1 and 2 and 3. So it's very easy. This is the same rhythm that we have in our knees when we do balancing. You can use the same thing like this touch, but I offer you to use click for that. Why not? So what do we have? We have our metronome. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and then 16 notes. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4, and stop count. Click is very good because nobody can see, where is the sound? No, it's invisible sound, so it's pretty good. And practice with your left hand. Sometimes you need to do like things like that, and left hand is much more, it's quicker than right. So practice with this. Nice, it was easy. I think you got it. So the last 16 notes. 1 E and I offer you to use your left hand, just for practicing, because all the things that we're gonna do in this class, this is exercise, because we work with the whole body. You can change the ideas, you can put pace here and so on and so on. But there is a lot of variations and ways how to do body percussion, but this is just an exercise. So we're gonna work with our left hand. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3, the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1. A little bit of technique. So start with 4 E in the 1. 1 E in the 2 E in the 3 E in the 4 E in the 1. In this case, when you drop your arm on 1 E in the 2, goes exactly onto your clap. Super. So it was the hardest part of our exercise. Now we are gonna work with the 2 16 notes. So we have 1, our beat, and E, and these 2 16s, the second one and the third one. So it sounds a little bit harder, but it's not. It's actually easier. Okay, so how it looks like. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1, 2 and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E. So you just drop your arms. Very easy. Use your bounce and relax. Cool. Now we're gonna work with third and fourth 16th. So I have 1 N, 1 E, sorry, and A. And A, these 2 16 notes are important for us now. So how it looks like. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 and the 1. So in one moment, stop counting. Just listen, because I stop it. Because it's totally different ideas. When you count and you realize that where exactly your arms and everything, in music, it's super cool because you are straight, you realize where you are. But while you counting, you don't hear the music. So just stop counting and just hear. You can sing the groove or just listening. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 2. And then you can 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just listen and enjoy. So, next part is a hard part. Be ready. So we work with second and fourth 16ths. So 1 E A E A. So it's a little bit complicated, and I offer you to use your left arm like this. Not like this, but like this, because in a normal tempo, do the things like that. With pause, it's pretty hard. So I offer you to work like this. And 1, and 2, and 3. So how it looks like. 2, 3, 4. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the listen. So the whole thing, all 16ths. So I offer you to use double hits in your right hand. Actually, this is a good exercise. This is a conga playing techniques. So you put your hand here and then do palm. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then you start to drop your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just practice. You can sit, do it on a chair or on a table. It doesn't matter. So practice with that, because it can be useful for you in your body percussion trainings. So, and we use this when we go to the clap. So 1 E and the 2. 1 E and the 2. 1 E and the 2. Instead of 1 E and the 2. You know, it's too much of movement, so that's why I decided that it could be better for going to clap. And when we go to third beat on a leg, you just do regular things. So 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4. But this stuff you can do pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's easy. So let's do it with metronome. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E. Listen. Okay, now you know all about 16 notes, and we are gonna improvise a little bit. So, what do we have? We have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So, our bass drum and snare drum work all the time. So, and while you do this without counting, because counting is too hard, because if you did the previous exercises, you already know where is your 1, where is your 2, 3, and 4. So you know where are you in that music phrase. That's why we don't need to count now. But we do these simple things automatically, and we decide in the moment what we are gonna do now. First 16 or second and third or 2 and 4, you know, just random. How it looks like. So we start with bounce. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Relax. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now you know that it works. And you can talk and think about the other things. So, for example, let's start with the first 16. Then third and fourth. Then something else. Or like this. Okay, it was the exercise for control. Yeah, so I can relax, be in a groove, and control what I would like to do right now. It shouldn't be fancy or nice to hear. It's not about the groove. It's about control. So I want to do this, and I do this, you know? So, and now I would like to show you some routine that which made from the patterns that we learned today. So, and it will be your homework. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4.
We hope you enjoyed the class.
If you have some questions and offers, please contact us in our pages on Facebook and Instagram.
Practice and have fun.